Well, good morning, boys and girls. We are off to a new week, and I have something new for you. Okay, I've been kind of wanting to do this for many years, and in this situation, it may end up being pretty fun. Okay, so we just got done dribbling and shooting in hockey, which had us with our shaft, a long-handled object or implement, whatever they call it in the profession. So, what I would like to do is kind of continue on with that with putting in golf. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue using something with a long handle. If you used your broom last week, you can use that again. If you used your baseball bat, you can use that again. Whatever you use that was long and rigid, you may use that again. Or if you want to try something different or make your own, of course that's fine too. I'm going to use this thing I found in the back. It's a YOLF, which means yard golf stick, and it's rigid, and it has a shaft very similar to a hockey stick, but it also has this piece down at the bottom that would act very similar to a putter in golf, and this is this piece down here, which would be similar to a blade in hockey. It's not a blade, but it's going to be the part that strikes the ball or the object. Okay, so with that being said, in golf, you may or may not be familiar. You put the ball originally on a tee, and then you strike it and you hit it really far, right down the fairway or the golf course, and then you want to make the ball into a hole that's in the ground and is the least amount of shots as possible. We're not going to work on hitting it hard or far right now. We're going to work on the putt that goes at the very end where the green is real flat, short, nice, beautiful grass, and you're going to strike the ball nice and smooth along the grass, and it's going to roll and fall in the cup. So what we got to do is learn how to putt, and then we're also going to figure out how we're going to make the hole or the target for us to make the puck land in, okay, or the ball to land in. So let's talk about the actual putt itself, okay? So I'm going to take my stick, my putter, we're going to call it a putter from now on, okay? And the first thing I want to do is have a good stance, okay? So let's pretend that my ball is right here on this red line, and I'm going to make my stance, okay, and I'm going to what's called address the ball, which means I'm going to put the putter right behind the ball, and I'm going to make a line to my target, okay? The other fun thing about golf is obviously it's not always flat, and sometimes it's curvy, so sometimes you have to aim a little bit left or right, and it's going to roll towards your object, okay? So you have to kind of read the slope of the land, okay? So anyhow, number one, we're going to have good stance, shoulder width, knees bent, shoulders back, just like this, okay? And in case my putter is going to be behind the ball, and my target is that way, okay? So then I'm going to grip the putter. I'm going to use an overlap grip, okay? You guys can grab it however you want, but just try to have your thumbs facing the bottom of the putter, just like this, okay? Now, we want to make our upper body kind of firm and really squeeze our core, okay? Our elbows are kind of going to face out, just like this. And I'm going to kind of create a nice stiff upper body right here. Then I'm going to use my core, which are my obliques, which is my muscles kind of underneath my ribs, along my stomach on the sides. And I'm going to, we'll use the words tick and tock like we did in tossing. We're going to tick, and that means we're going to simply bring the putter back. Okay, so we're going to pull it away from the ball, just like this. So stance, tick, okay, we're going to pull it away from our target or the ball, and then we're going to tuck, which means we're going to simply push the putter and make contact and extend on that line all the way through. So let's talk about that one time again. Let me just kind of show you, right? So stance, tick, tuck, okay? Notice the only thing that's really moving is me from here. My upper body is going to try to stay still. My lower body is going to stay still. I'm just going to kind of use my core to push this putter head on this straight line right here. Ready? Stance, tick, tuck. Just like that. Ready? Stance, tick, tuck. You want to make sure that the head of your putter is on a straight line, just like that. Okay? Hopefully that's not confusing. Let me try to show you from a little bit different side view here. So now, let's say you are my target, okay? I'll use the white line now as my reading line. So here we go. Stance. And then we're going to tick, tock. Stance, tick, tock. Notice it's not a very powerful swing. You will have to strike the ball a little bit harder if you're much farther away, but sometimes it gets really tricky, especially on close shots. So you have to, this week it's going to be not so much power involved, but it's going to be how accurate and smooth can I strike the ball. Okay, let me get some objects set up for you. All right, first example, I'm going to use a tennis ball as my golf ball because you want something round for this if at all possible. So there's my tennis ball right about there. And then I have a round object that kind of, it goes with this contraption right here, but it kind of sits up off the ground. I'm going to try to push or putt the ball along the white line and into my target, okay? Let's watch. Here's my golf ball. Here's my target. I'll start with a good stance. Here's my stance, feet shoulder width, knees bent. Eyes straight down on the ball too, don't forget that. White line's going to take me right to my target. Tick, tock. I now have a frisbee, a hollow frisbee as my target, and I have a plastic golf ball that I found back here for an Easter unit, and I'm going to use that to demonstrate now, okay? So, here's my target. Here's my ball. Good stance. Tick, tock. Oh, I hit the target, but it didn't go in. I'll try that one more time for you. Stance. Tick, tock. Oh, well, it went right down through the middle, but it's a very lightweight ball and it rolled right out. It happens. So I'll keep practicing. All right, let me set up one more for you. I'm gonna really increase my difficulty now because I took a cup that I have, a cup stacking cup. It's a smaller target, of course, and I found a ping pong ball, okay? It's gonna be super hard because it's a smaller object going for your target and you're striking, it's a lightweight ball. So I'm gonna also show you from the side. Well, it's gonna be front for me this time, but hopefully you can get another visual here, okay? So now the cup is my hole or my target. Here's my ping pong ball. I'm gonna go through my cues again. Good stance, make sure I'm lined up. This red line's gonna help guide me in. Here we go. Good stance. Tick, tock. Oh, in the cup. Boom. All right. So at this point, I hope you kind of see what I'm doing. Please don't do this from very far away. In fact, when you first start this, start closer, get good at that, and then try to make it longer as you get better, okay? I can't wait to see what you guys make for targets or the hole, what you're gonna use for the golf ball itself, because I know you probably don't have a whole lot of golf balls at home. If you need to use your sweatshirt tied up and make it slide, that's fine too. Just give yourself a much bigger target, okay? You might want to just tape something on the floor or build something, I don't know, maybe roll up a t-shirt and make a big hula hoop or something like that, or maybe out of ties. I don't know, whatever you want. I can't wait to see it, okay? But have fun, okay? Keep enjoying your long-handled objects, okay?